Hey, perfect timing with the piano music there. Hey everybody, welcome back to another Justice League Adventures read through. I hope my voice isn't echoing. I hope you can hear me at all, and everything is working fine. Sometimes, for whatever reason, I open up Streamlabs and it's like, hey, 5 things have changed for no reason. So, yeah, hopefully everything's fine. Today we're reading Justice League Adventures number 7. This is from July 2002. I see there's a couple people here who haven't joined us before. So just as a quick little recap, in case he's he's either drunk or 2D. We'll find out. One of those two is the answer in this issue. So anyway, little context. Justice League animated series came out in November 2001, November 17th, 2001. It's a very big day for me. Following that, just like with all the other DCAU shows, or at least most of them, started putting out a Adventures title. I think it actually is Darwin Cook on the cover. We'll let me skip forward one page here. It doesn't show the cover, but I think you're right. I'm pretty sure I've looked that up before. I think you're right. Anyway, so started doing the Adventures comic very soon afterward. I think the first one that we read, number 1, was January. That makes sense if July is number 7. And for money for to capitalize on the success of the cartoon. But as we've been finding out so far, the comic is a little bit skewed from the cartoon continuity. So far, I think we're exactly 50% on ones that work. I've got the spreadsheet here that we'll be taking notes on. We're going to read the issue 2 times. First time, just reading it. Second time, going back through, taking notes on everything for Will It Canon, timeline videos, anything at all that we ever want to talk about with this series on the channel. So I've marked ones in red that had stuff that was pretty like, I don't know if this one will work with the cartoon continuity. And issues 1, 2, 3 were fine. Issues 4, 5, and 6 were kind of out there. So I think today, especially compared to last time, I think today's is going to be pretty chill. This was a relatively basic issue. I don't know, but we'll find out together. As always, I'm going to be taking notes on every character that appeared, all the locations and objects that appear. Anything that strikes me as like, ooh, I don't know if that would work with canon, with the shows. The animated series are always like top tier canon. Everything else is kind of below. And in-show events, so any references to things that definitely happened in the show, episodes or characters, stuff like that. Time, any passage of time. Concrete is any characters that have like a definite origin. We know their exact starting point. Pop culture, any pop culture references. Weather is stuff like snow, hurricanes, someone saying it's summer, all that kind of stuff. And then other timeline clues that don't really fit anywhere else, and any other notes that I find interesting about the issue. So, let's jump on in. First, I wanted to point out, you might have noticed it just staring at it, but it's a little bit small on the screen without it blown up full size for you. But you can kind of tell. I was about to point with my hand. You can't see. You can... there, that'll work. You can kind of see right here, there's like a weird jagged... I wonder if I can zoom in on that at all. I might not be able to. Landscape fit? I don't think that... There we go. Yeah, you can see it better here. It like weirdly cuts off Hawkgirl's wing here. And like Batman's ears and stuff. And at first I thought like my computer was just being weird. But I go look up the actual cover and it does not do that. Like if you watch Hawkgirl's wing, and I realized it's because the original cover up here says, watch the new series on Cartoon Network. And like it being on DC Universe or any other digital platform, that's obviously not relevant anymore. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't just go change like the DC logo or something if they were going to take that part off. But for whatever reason, I looked at like a bunch of the other covers. They're all perfectly fine. Like they were able to access whatever Photoshop or whatever file had, all the different layers at the time. I think what happened here is that Hawkgirl's wing is above the title, and so they moved the title up, but they also moved her wing up with the title, or the wing was part of the title layer. I'm getting a little nerdy, but when they moved the title up, they moved her wing up and Batman's ears up that were both above the title layer, and just went like nobody noticed. So anyway, that's a thing that happened. So I just wanted to point that out because I have to. This issue was written by Len Kaminski. I'm not very familiar with his work. It looks like he's done a lot more Marvel stuff than he has DC. He's done some of the Creeper, Jack Ryder. There was something else on here that was DC. Where did it go? I must have looked at other pages. Anyway, mostly a Marvel guy. If you go look at his IMDb, he also was a writer on X-Men, the animated series, and Ultimate Spider-Man. So that's kind of cool. This was drawn by Joe Staton. He drew the World's Finest comic book adaptation, and also the Sub-Zero comic book adaptation. He did a handful of other
Good
issues
job,
of
Robin.
Batman Robin Adventures. Thank you for following, Rebo Jaster. We appreciate you. And Jaguar was right before we started. So he's done also a bunch of Marvel stuff, a bunch of Archie comics, it looks like. But yeah, he's been part of the DCAU comics for a while. He did Superman Adventures also. And it was also inked by Rick Burkett. I think it's Burkett. It might be Burchett. I can't actually remember. But because I think there's also like a Burchett. There's someone else's name is really close to his in the Batman the Animated Series crew, and I can never remember which one. But anyway, he was on a bunch of Gotham Adventures, Batman Adventures, everything. He won an Eisner Award with Paul Dini back in the day. He's been part of DCAU stuff for forever. So pretty good team on this comic. Like Den pointed out, I think this is Darwin Cook on the cover. Usually you can find his little signature, but I don't see it anywhere. But in any case, I'm going to close out of these. Real quick, I'll kind of check the chat here for a sec. Gonna have to watch the other stuff in Rise of Sinzu. Yes, all of our previous streams are available on Twitch right now. I'm trying to keep up with it every week. Like, we'll do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday streams, me, Ted, Maddie. And then once those are over, I will go back and download them, re-upload them as videos that are permanently there. Otherwise, they disappear after 14 days and I can't do anything about it. Those are all in there in respective collections. Those are basically playlists here on Twitch for Justice League Adventures. Ted is playing Batman the Animated Series Game Boy, and Maddie is currently reading the Rise of Sinzu novelization, which is way more detailed than the actual video game, so that's been pretty fun. I usually take a shower and put Maddie on my little shower speaker and listen to him talk about people peeing in the Rise of Sinzu book. What else we got going on in the chat? I'm going to work on my Spider-Man script while I listen to this. Did he say bird shit? Ha! Rick Birdshit. Yes, I see what you're doing. All right, let's not tell him that that's what his name sounds. Hopefully he's not here. Okay, we're going to read the issue. Go full screen. There we go. All right, the Justice League Watchtower Satellite Headquarters, high above the Earth. Wahoo! Yeah, that's it. What are we getting into here? Here's the credits. Flash facts. You see, this is a play on words because the Flash in the comics use Flash facts. And here we go. Man, at this speed, I can't read because DC Universe does this. Man, at this speed, I'm already starting to feel the burn. You aren't the only one. I don't suppose you could slow down for a moment or two. Superman, glad to see you can still keep up. But I'm afraid I can't decelerate just this sec. I'm about to hit the jump to relativistic velocity. I see. Vroom. Yoinks. Looks like the track is feeling the burn too. Could they not use zoinks or something? I don't know. Yes, well, that was what I stopped by to talk about. That was what I stopped by about. If you don't mind my asking, just why are you trying to ruin the brand new plasteel track plating? Electromagnetic waves. Excuse me? Radio waves, TV transmissions, microwave signals. They're all around us, all the time, radiating outward from the Earth into deep space, but invisibly. Superman looks unimpressed. Normally, that is, but I finally found the right combination of speed and vibrational frequency that lets me see them. Check out those colors. Awesome or what? They are interesting, I'll say that. Just be careful you don't actually turn yourself into a radio wave. Say, now that, foreshadowing? Later. This is Dr. Sullivan at Star Labs calling the Justice League. Flash here, Doctor. I'm minding the monitors while the rest of the team is temporarily away. What seems to be the problem? I like how they have to explain why Flash is at them. Like, why would Flash be? He's the Flash. He's a stupid idiot. We've been having strange equipment failures for the past several hours. So far, we haven't been able to trace the cause, and we're beginning to worry they'll affect our nuclear and biocontainment facilities. I was hoping the League could lend a hand before a situation that endangers the public arises. I can't reach the rest of the JL, and they've got the orbital shuttle, but there might be a way I could get down there and see what I can do. Just a little idea I've been thinking over. I'll need the phone number where you are now. It's 555-3217. That's excruciatingly close to the phone number of a childhood friend of mine. 555-3217, 555-3217, 555-3271. When the phone in your lab rings, answer it. Zwoosh, and stand back. Swoop. All right, I did it. I matched frequencies with the telephone carrier wave, and now I'm zipping through cyberspace as an electromagnetic transmission. One thing's for sure, I'm going to make one heck of an entrance when I get where I'm going. Woo! Cool! Beep, beep, beep. There's a fax machine. Huh? The fax machine? Okay. Flash? Oh no! I'm two-dimensional! You came in through the fax machine. You must have misdialed. The number is that similar, but just one flip, whatever. Holy cow! Intriguing. It opens up some interesting opportunities for study. It's certainly something you don't see every day. Flash, try to stay calm. We'll figure out what went wrong and find a way to restore you to normal. Hey! Let me run some scans. I'm no lab rat, and who let them in? Let who in, Flash? Those things. Another of those mysterious malfunctions, man. They're everywhere. Don't tell me you can't see them. It looks like some kind of scout force. Oh, I need a voice for these people. I'll do a southern accent. Oh, this one has been reconfigured to fit the parameters of our home. Nah, that's too Green Lantern. I don't know. Give me something. Irish, I feel like it's too close to what I was doing for Hippolyta and stuff. I'll give you guys 12 more seconds. Okay, I'll go Russian. It's going to be kind of racist, I'm sorry. This one has been reconfigured to fit parameters of our home coordinates. He can see us. Destroy this creature before he jeopardizes mission. Yeah? Come on, let's see you uglies try, Wood. Actually, can I do Carl Weezer? Hi. No. This one has been Nah, I can't really do it. I'm gonna keep with Russian, I guess. He's tearing up the lab. Who's he yelling at? What did I do for that? I don't see anybody. Can't at least one of you stay down when I hit you? Okay, you're tough, but I've faced tough before. He must be hallucinating. Yeah, okay. I'm into the Killer Croc thing, because I think that's, yeah, they got scales, right? Is that scale looking? Yeah. This one has been I threw a rock at him. Alright, I'll do my best. I feel better about that than continuing to make fun of Russian people for no reason. He must be hallucinating. No, Lord knows what his condition is doing to his brain activity. People, we have a problem. Earth orbit. Okay, check the chat here real quick. It's gonna be a nightmare sequence. Yeah, this is a weird issue for sure. Didn't Smallville come out in 2001? This started January 2002. I don't remember when Smallville came out. Alright, anyway. Earth orbit. I don't know which was worse. Throbunex's electromorphs? Or how... Oh, that was really... I don't know which was worse. Throbunex's electromorphs? Or how bad the whole planet smelled? What do you say, Jean? I prefer not to dwell on negativity, Green Lantern. Let us be grateful we recovered the primal modulator before the situation grew any more dire. Watchtower, this is Javelin 1, over. Oh, this was the issue. I brought this up in like the first stream about how there was an issue later where they called it the Javelin 1. Maybe there's multiple javelins. I don't know. No answer. Just the automated beacon. And I'm getting something on the emergency channel. Javelin 1, this is Star Labs requesting immediate assistance. We read you, Star Labs. It's the Flash. He's here, dimensionally altered, and going berserk. He should be on monitor duty. How'd he get planetside? I'm afraid I may know the answer to that, and you're not going to like it. I told him to not do radio stuff, and why did I say that to him? Because, of course, he's just going to do it. Oh, you're right. He is definitely... That's awesome. I should do Jean's voice. I prefer not to dwell on negativity. The primal modulator. Yep, alright, that's pretty cool. I hope that's on purpose. It must be. This is the Justice League to Star Labs. We're on our way. Oh, that's attractive. I'll make you eat it before we're through. Slam. Oh. It's alright, Doctor. It's just us. We'll take things from here. I have questions. Of course, we'd appreciate whatever you can tell us about what's happened. Batman will take your statement. Okay. Shortly. This shouldn't take long. Remember, go light on him. Gentle restraints only. I'll try not to do any permanent damage. Jean, what is it? I thought I telepathically sensed something, Hawkgirl, but it was faint, and I must have been mistaken. Nice and easy, friend. We don't want anybody getting hurt now. Oh, great. You guys don't see them either. Crack! Flash, stop! Nuts! We're in the middle of an invasion from the second dimension here, and if I have to stop it by myself, I will. Until the rest of you wise up, you're just in my way. Drat! Missed again! Hera, give me strength! ... Oh, come on. You really expect that to work? I'm the Flash, remember? 3, 2, 1... Swack! Oh, what is this battering? Come on. This isn't a battering either. Learn your batterings, people. Nice shot, Batman. Thanks for the setup. Flash, come here. Flash! No, they're all around us. Have to stop them. He's gotta get a grip. What? He's hard to get a grip on, that's for sure. I almost read that pretty badly. Got it covered. Nice work, Lantern. I could have done the whole job myself, far as that goes. After all that time you spent in space, you've forgotten we like to share here on Earth. Now let's get him back to the Watchtower. The Watchtower Science Lab. Okay, I know it sounds crazy, but guys, you gotta believe me. And how do you account for the fact that no one but you has seen these beings? Well, they're two-dimensional for one thing. If they kept edge on the people's line of sight, nobody'd see them. Could be there's some kind of vibrational element involved too. How am I supposed to know? Since when am I science boy? They're from the second dimension already. Oh, that's one of those like exit and stage left even kind of. Or I guess it's kind of like a Valley Girl 90s thing to be like, they're from the second dimension already. I'm afraid that's not possible. Why would Wonder Woman know this? Yeah, since when? Since 509 AD, when Themysciran mathematicians proved no such place exists. Okay, Wonder Woman, yeah. Science has never gotten better over time. Yeah, Flash is a, what, criminology dude? Criminal science? Whatever. He's obviously manic with psychotic overtones. Frankly, he's lucky to be alive after the stunt that put him in this jam, let alone lucid. Fortunately, I think we can reverse the process and return him to normal. Jean, read my mind. Am I crazy or am I telling the truth? If you truly believed a delusion to be fact, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. However, for the record, I will verify that the Flash is telling the truth insofar as he perceives it. Yeah, that's what I thought. The Watchtower Fabrication Lab. Craziest set of plans I've ever seen. Where does Batman come up with this stuff? Must be a talent. Skiz. I just hope it can cure the Flash. After the conversation I had with him in the gym, I should have seen something like this coming. It's my fault this... Whoa! You're too hard on yourself, and too soft on these troops. Me, I would have kicked the Flash out for being reckless and irresponsible ages ago. Excuse me, if the two of you have a minute, I was just wondering if there's any possibility the Flash could really be onto something. About invaders from the second dimension? I doubt it. Why would Superman be? He's fought people from the fifth dimension. Why would he be so no way about this? What do you think, GL? I've seen some Stranger Things on Netflix in my time, but not a chance. I see. Thanks for clearing that up for me. Star Labs. Ugh, dark in here, but a Thanagarian multispectrum visualator ought to shed a little light on things. Aha! Alien bioplasmic energy. Indeed. I too have discovered hard evidence to support the Flash's claims. I thought so. Anytime Batman, Superman, and Green Lantern all agree on something, it's a pretty sure bet they're wrong. The Flash's invaders are real, and they were here. The important question is, where are they now? The Watchtower. I had not dreamt this dimension possessed such astonishing technology. We must analyze it thoroughly if our invasion is to succeed. Come on, guys. Special delivery for the man in the dark suit. Just put it down over there, Superman. Powered by Green Lantern's ring, this should return the Flash to three-dimensional form. Thud. If I concentrate real hard, I might be able to charge the energy flow with some common sense. Hey, don't I get a vote in this? If you put me back the way I was, nobody will be able to see the 2D men. We'll be defenseless against them. Silence, foolish creature. When the executions begin, I promise you shall be the first. Lantern, if you would put the Flash inside. Inserting Knucklehead A into Gizmo B. Oh no. Gotta get out while there's still time. But how? This thing is sealed like a drum. We're ready. Power it up. Oh, sorry, that's Batman. We're ready. Power it up. I'm Batman over here. I'm Batman already. Wait a minute. When you're two-dimensional, the edge of your hand can be used like a knife. Duh. Screek. Zwoosh. And then just slip through the seam. I was hoping we'd be done before he thought of that. You know, I could have reinforced the blasted thing with a force field if you'd happened to mention it. You just wait on Batman to tell you. Foosp? He's rolled himself up to present the minimum possible silhouette. I'm scanning with microscopic vision, but it'll take time to cover every inch of the room. That won't be necessary, Superman. Investigations by Hawkgirl and myself have established that we are in error. The Flash has been right all along. There are some kind of extra-dimensional creatures loose. All right, nice going, amigos. Good to know somebody around here takes me seriously. A potentially grim situation faces us. We need to find out where these guys are. I hate to say it, but they're here! Depolarized light is the key. It makes their waveforms visible. Lantern, you got it. Ah! Curses! We've been revealed! Gah! Wood. Wood. Inferior one, prepared to... I don't know what that thing was supposed to do, but I can live without knowing. My mace! That was an antique! Do you have any idea what it costs? The green one. He becomes phantasmal. Apparently, these beings are unfamiliar with the technique of lowering one's density. Impossible! Zox. Seize him! Our plans are ruined due to your meddling. Now you will pay. Help? Walk. Sorry, but there will be no seizing while I'm around. I owe you an apology, Flash. We all do. Protect me from Wonder Woman the next time I accidentally eat all the chocolate cake, and we'll call it even. Well, it looks like the others have things under control. All right, Claws where we can see them.
Overspawn, what should we do? Their power. Surrender! We are no match for these magnificent, suave, fascinating strangers. What trickery is this? I gave no such order.
Learn to throw your voice. Fun at parties. Amuse your friends.
Tricked again. Destroy them.
Too slow by half. What does that even mean? GL, you the man.
Cretins, you think us imprisoned?
Oh my god, that's doing a number on me.
I have only to activate my Trends Continuum Selectivator to send us back to our dimension. Our own dimension. When we return, we will come in the thousands and overrun your world.
Can't say I like the sound of that. Not to worry, big guy. It won't be happening. See, when I was near the Chief Ugloid, I reset his thingamabob to send them to a one-dimensional universe where they'll be trapped going in circles on a Mobius loop for a long, long time. Yeah, but he's not the science guy, though. Later. I gotta tell you, it's good to have all 3 dimensions back again.
Good job.
There are a lot of other places that would have been a snap for them to take over and use as a base to spread out from. We're just lucky they picked this planet to send their scouting party to. Ha! I'd like to have seen them try it on Thanagar. You don't know what hard labor is until you've seen the sweat mines of Glaxos. Ew! Excuse me, but just thinking about that is more than I can deal with right now. Something on your mind, Wonder Woman? You seem preoccupied. Nah, just wondering how to break the news to the Themysciran mathematicians, that's all. The end. Okie dokie. So yeah, not a huge world crashing issue here. See if I can go back to the start. This is my favorite page of the issue here, is the black blank page of nothing. Okay. Before we get back into notes, let's go through the chat. Thanks, Main Ace, for following. We appreciate it. The more followers we get, the more stuff we unlock here. So if anybody's watching that's not following, that's what I have to say to that. Okie doke. I'll go back to the start here. I think bird shit was the last thing that I read before I started. Okay, was the watchtower upside down? I thought about that too, but I had mentioned that I put that in the Earth 12 script for when there's some flashback, the Warhawk origin issue, I think, where Green Lantern is flying toward the watchtower and it's upside down. It's still the wrong watchtower, so it's still wrong, but yeah, there's no upside down in space. It's just a weird, it may just be like a choice that they made, I guess. James takes a shower while listening to Maddie's voice. That's the real reason they had to end the vanishing point. James wakes up the next day in Rick Birdshit's basement, tied up and ready to be shipped off to Farmer Brown's meat grinding factory. Oh my goodness. Is he going to put on a tinfoil hat? Oh, I see he wasn't drunk, just tripping. Flashes on monitor duty. Sullivan like Chloe from Smallville. That's what you were asking about. Oh, I see. They do look kind of similar. Oops. Oh, come on. How do I undo this? I don't want... There we go. Okay, well, anyway. This was called Flash Facts. Okay. Go away. I think Smallville was after this. Yeah, so she first... Well... Okay, she first appeared in comics in 2010. Chloe Sullivan. First appearance on the show. Come on. Scroll. Why does it not show her first appearance? Why does it only show her last appearance? When did Smallville start? October 16, 2001. So, It started before the Justice League cartoon, just barely. But I'm not familiar enough with the character to know when she first appeared. Sorry that I'm taking a minute to figure this out. Wow, 5 people left already. Thanks. Yeah, I understand this is the more boring part of it, but you get a little inside scoop into our brains here. A little scoop of brains. Okay, so she was in like almost every episode, it looks like. I'm sorry that I don't know this character at all, but I'll put that in other notes. Dr. Sullivan might be based on Chloe Sullivan from Smallville. Okay. It's like what the Atom does. Yeah, it's kind of weird that this isn't like an Atom. I mean, it's not a shrinking thing. I think there is a JLU issue later where it's almost the exact same premise. It's people that invaders they can only see if they're tiny. James does a wonderful breathy femme fatale voice. Yeah, this is my only like girl voice. I've been doing it for like every girl. He faxed himself. Paper puns. This has got to be a nightmare sequence or something that's so trippy. Okay, Batman pretending to be killer. They look like Pop-Tarts. They do. Yeah, they look like those Pop-Tart commercials. Currently watching this in the blazing hot Texas heat because my dog wanted to go outside and I have to watch her. Oh, thank you, Den. I appreciate you braving the elements for me. Hoo-wee, that Wonder Woman and Hawkgirl looked rough. Was there a particular page where they were drawn kind of poorly? Maybe this one here. Yeah. I mean, the guy drawing this is not like a regular on this style. He only did a handful of issues, so I can kind of understand, not being super in practice. But have you met him? Maybe they just don't give him the keys or let him know where they are. Yeah. Well, I'm just comparing the Flash. I assume you're talking about the Flash thing being on monitor duty. I'm just comparing it to in Blackest Night when they just like, Flash, take the controls of the Javelin. Goodbye. At least they mostly call John Jones now, not Martian Manhunter. Correct. We're going to have battering videos soon, yeah. I am working on a video about everything in Batman's utility belts. By working on, I mean very, very slowly taking notes on that because I have to watch like every episode of anything that Batman's in, and he's in like everything. Since one of my science boy works as a lab scientist for the cops. Yep. I saw you say nice Game Grumps reference when you said it, but I don't remember what that is or what the reference was. Forensic, get that reptiles say their own name backwards. Yep, that would work probably. Poor 2D man. Yep. Flash basically just becomes Plastic Man. Where does she get another? Yeah, I was wondering about the mace thing. That was surprising. It just destroys her mace. That's pretty weird, actually. I guess she just has in this like comic timeline continuity, whatever. She did in this issue too. She talks about all these different like gadgets and ships and stuff, Thanagarian technology that she just has with her that she never has on the shows, but just in her like bedroom or something on the Watchtower. I don't know where any of this stuff is. So how does this canon with the Batman Beyond episode with 2D Man? Yep. 2D Man comes from these weird reptile dimension, obviously. So it kind of feels hollow, to be honest. It's a neat Silver Age idea, but the story... Yeah, this was a pretty plain, nothing issue. Sorry, Len Kaminsky. I'm a hit there with a not canon, though, based on the mace comment, but I'm not the expert. Yeah, I don't think the mace breaking breaks canon. I think it just means... I think it's just a weird choice. Like, it means she has a spare, I guess, but her mace was, like, kind of focused on in the show, especially in Terror Beyond and Wake the Dead, as being, like, the mace. Like, she has a mace. And the balance, I guess. Like, Wonder Woman doesn't go to her watchtower quarters and just see, like, a wall covered in, like, spare maces. So, I don't know. It's weird, but it's not it doesn't mean it's necessarily... Yeah. There could be an explanation. She's been in the show since the beginning. Okay, yeah. Yeah, now I'm caught back up to the Chloe Sullivan stuff. Someone's saying, this is Javelin 1, there are more Javelins, why couldn't he take one to Earth? And so I said, well, they don't give him the... Oh, I see. Okay. Is the coming soon thing about the gadgets, the utility belt video? Yeah. Oh, I'm the video game boy. I see. Okay. The mace can be an Earth mace, but I don't think that's likely. The mace could easily be fixed as well. Maybe that explains the handle looking different from the show's version. Yeah, it was like a wooden handle or something. But okay. So, we got objects. Actually, I think we were counting Watchtower's location. Watchtower. Oh my god, I can't type. We got the Flash. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger for you guys. Be harder for me to see, but it'll be easier for you to see. Maybe not that big. There, we'll find a happy medium. Okay, Watchtower, Flash, that's all that's on this page. Was there anything he says? It just says high above the earth. Okay. Is Nth Metal unbreakable? I don't know. Oh, I like how they use a DCAU hot girl picture here for this. Protects where increases their strength. Let's see if they say like unbreakable. They don't say unbreakable or like invul. Nope. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. No, I don't think you should switch to an Android phone. But I've never had an Android phone, so I couldn't tell you. Okay, we got Superman coming in. Plasteel track. Okay, so Plasteel track. That's on the Watchtower. There's going to be a lot of these weird technobabble names of objects and stuff in this issue. Okay. Now, we haven't ever seen the Flash do this on the show, like run fast enough to see these things, and I don't fully know why speed... Well, I guess it's a vibrational thing. But either way, I mean, it doesn't mean he can't. So there's nothing really wrong with this. Yeah, speed and vibrational frequency lets me see them. Okay. Dr. Sullivan. And we got locations. We got Star Labs, which we will see soon, so it's more than just mentioned. Strange equipment failures for the past several hours. Star Labs has been having strange equipment failures for the last several hours. Oh, past several hours. My bad. I feel like an awful lot of things in this comic are unbreakable until they get dramatically breaked. In comics in general. Yeah. Like Thor's hammer. Nuclear and biocontainment facility. Well, it's just Star Labs. They've got the orbital shuttle, which is the Javelin 7, and it's the Javelin 1, and we'll see it later. I do wonder if that's like a typo or something. Like maybe they wrote 7, like they wrote out the lettering in handwriting, and then when the person went to type it, they thought the 7 was a 1. I don't know, but it establishes that there are maybe multiple javelins, and that's why it's called Javelin 7. It's the 7th one. 555-3217. All right. Star Labs phone number is 555-3217. Just something interesting. That was sort of another plot hole I wondered about. No one would even consider that Flash might be right, even though Star called specifically because something was going wrong. Yeah, I don't know. This is a kind of a weird characterization. I mean, there's lots of that going on in this comic in general, but this particular issue, like especially the part where they're talking about like, oh, if Batman, Superman, and Green Lantern exist or agree on something, it must be wrong. What are you talking about? Maybe they don't need the area code. Oh no, they're in space. I don't know. Okay. The fax machine. I'm not gonna write down stuff like fax machine or phone. Must have misdialed. Holy cow. Okay, I'm gonna put Star Labs scientists. Because none of these guys are named, and they'll be among the many other ones later. Oh, okay, good point. This is what you guys are here? Star Labs fax number is 555-3271. Okay. These things don't have a name. I'm wondering what the DC Wiki calls them. I'm tempted to call them Ugloids. 2D aliens. Alright, well, I'll do 2D aliens / Ugloids. That's what Flash calls them. I know he's just doing a name just to be mean, but they don't all have scales. I'm seeing now this guy has scales. They all have different, like, this guy's just made of asterisks. What a poor fella. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the one. That was the number 3271. Yep. I couldn't find anything about being unbreakable, just that you can travel them. Yeah, I don't think that it's unbreakable. Okay. Okay, you're tough. I've faced tough before. Okay, oh my god, the spelling on some of these. I don't know which was worse. Throbonex's electromorphs? Okay, oh my god. Throbonex mentioned. I'm guessing electromorphs are things and not people. I don't know. Or how the whole planet smelled. Okay, so we got Throbonex's planet mentioned. Oh, yeah. Or it's, instead of being censored, he's made of, oh my god. Oh, really? Will I not? Okay, I can't zoom in on that part. Cool. He's made of little annotations to tell you what he really meant to say. Okay, we got Jean Jones, Green Lantern, Batman. Everybody else is here finally. Is anyone missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Nope. Everybody again. This is the whole thing. I don't know why they got to put everybody in every issue. Give them nothing to do. Okay. Let us be grateful. We recovered the Primal Modulator. Primal Modulator mentioned. Before the situation Greedy Dire, watch Javelin 1. Yeah, see the 1 is like, it's got the little line there. A lot of people have been pointing that out to us lately about the DCAU, like, not doing justice for Dick Grayson, which I've never really gotten. There have been quotes, I think, from Bruce Timm and I want to say Alan Burnett, but I think it's someone else. That they're not a huge fan of the character of Nightwing specifically, but like as Robin, he got a lot of good moments, especially Robin's Reckoning, Emmy award-winning episode. They put a lot of heart into that one. It's one of my favorite episodes of the entire DCAU. I rewatch it all the time. So I don't know. I never really got that, just because, like, I mean, he doesn't appear very much in the New Batman Adventures. So I mean, hence the whole "Where's Nightwing" meme spawned out of a fan of the channel who we no longer speak to. Who, I'm not going to get into it, but pestered us, harassed us online for a long time, and one of the, like, the last straw kind of things to just set us all off, and we were just laughing so hard at how stupid it was, but he just started getting into an argument with us about various New Batman Adventures episodes that Nightwing isn't in, and asking us, like, where is Nightwing? Like, if he's not helping them do the thing, then where is he? And the answer is, like, it doesn't matter. He's at home. He's somewhere else. It's the same. Where is Supergirl and Fatal 5? They have to put all the Justice League members in every one of these Justice League Adventures issues for no reason. But if they didn't, if someone wasn't there, you wouldn't be like, oh, but where is he? So it's become a thing that we just started putting into everything. Is just kind of ridiculous question. But anyway, I'm spending way too long on that, but I thought I'd mention that I've never gotten the sense that they were purposely doing Nightwing dirty. They just didn't have a place for him, really. And he's got some good moments in Batman Adventures Volume 2. He's in Batman and Harley Quinn. So it's almost like Nightwing can be his own person and fight other people outside the Batsphere or something. Exactly. Oh no, you're fine, Cucumber. I just you did bring that up in my head, so I felt like mentioning it. The mace is the biggest thing to me, but as you said, the guy who drew this isn't familiar with DC, so the wooden handle could just be a mistake by him and written. Who also isn't? Yeah, maybe. And I can't remember who the colorist is. That might have been also a mistake to color it brown instead of metal color. I sense a lot of hurt, James. Yeah, you don't even know. Anyway, where were we? No answer. Automated Beacon. Star Labs. Okay. Not a lot until they get back to the Watchtower. I guess I can write the second dimension. It's mentioned. Dimension mentioned. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hera is mentioned. the first instance of them. Well, not the first, but an instance of them kind of, you know, writing the dialogue to match the show personalities. There's a lot of weird personality stuff going on in these comics. Stuff you wouldn't expect the characters to do. I actually went back and I looked at my notes that I was taking on the Justice League Unlimited comic a while back, like in 2016 or 17 or so. Ugh. And one of the, I had just written like, Superman doesn't act how Superman should act, not canon, on like the second issue or something like that. Which is not like, the more we do this stuff, the more we make these videos and research this stuff, the more like things start to present themselves as, you know, why something would be the way it is or isn't. People's different creators' opinions on these things definitely influence how we approach this stuff. You know, I don't have a blender and I don't have a lab coat, so figure that out. Okay. Yeah, Hot Girl's mace even right here is got like a wooden handle. I think that's just a coloring thing. Not a, you know, necessarily it's actually made of wood. Oh, I guess this was this was supposed to be Jean Jones kind of figuring it out. Okay. Batterings. After all that time you spent in space. After all that time you spent in space. Superman 2GL. I'm actually going to put that in other timeline clues because it's not a specific mention of time. Okay. Watchtower Science Lab. Watchtower Science Lab. Two-dimensional. Since when am I a science boy? Since when am I a science boy? Oh, boy. Flash. He is a forensic scientist. I mean, I guess that's established in like the final season of JLU, so I understand. Fabrication lab. Is that in the next page? Yeah, I know. I'm getting to it. There are two types of canon. The real canon, the stuff that actually happens whether you like it or not, and the fanon, an idealized version of the material you love that only takes into account some of the things you like. Some fans just can't seem to split them apart, and that's a shame. What are examples, Danny, of your idealized version? Is it like, I guess it's like, you know, maybe you're trying to say this stuff about like when you only remember the best parts of a thing and don't realize that there was some bad stuff. That does that space line imply that GL spent extended time off world? Well, we know that he was a Green Lantern since like 1980 something, and he's been a Green Lantern for 10 to 15 years per Dwayne McDuffie quotes and his Cartoon Network biography, prior to Secret Origins, the debut of Justice League. So yeah, he's been in space for a while. Yes. Okay. Let's see. 509 AD. Okay, so lots of stuff here. Where is it? There we go. In 509 AD, the Themysciran, mathematicians Is that how you spell that? Nope. Proved the second dimension doesn't exist. Oh, cool. Okay, and then we got Themyscira is mentioned, and Themysciran mathematicians are mentioned. Expand that a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I put the science boy thing in the other notes. Since when am I science boy? You are science boy. Okay, yep. Watchtower Fabrication Lab. Watchtower Fabrication Lab. In the gym. So I guess got Watchtower Gym was in the beginning there. I would have kicked the Flash out for being reckless and irresponsible ages ago. Okay. I would have kicked the Flash out for being reckless and irresponsible ages ago. GL. That always kind of confused me and comfort and joy when you see him out of place on the alien bar share. I took him to. I mean, I would assume that he probably just doesn't spend a lot of time hanging out with other aliens other than Green Lanterns. Just immersing himself in other cultures, and Hawk Girl's a lot more like part of the gang or whatever. Reminds me of Flash of Two Earths, the vibration thing. The Watchtower Fabrication Lab is where all that swag merch comes from. Yep. First, he mentions that 2D objects can't be seen edge on, but they couldn't be edge on to everything all at once. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but then he also says like, or vibrations or something. I don't know. I'm not science boy, so like, I'm sure that was sort of just a wink at the audience of like, if you're confused, so is the Flash. Okay. Okay. Star Labs. Thanagarian Multispectrum Visualator. Thanagarian Multispectrum Visualator. And then we got Thanagar is mentioned. All right. Green Lantern Power Ring is actually talked about, so I will include it. Here, things like deliberately ignoring the facts and declaring something not canon because of stuff that can be easily explained away. Batman and Harley, yeah. Your dislike of it doesn't negate the fact it's canon. So yeah, that is correct. That's our biggest thing. It's not, I mean, it's going to happen again when another DCAU movie comes out, inevitably. That everybody's gonna have. I mean, Batman and Harley Quinn was a big one because it was very divisive, very mixed reactions. So anyone that really, really did not like it just didn't want it to be part of the DCAU. But we are cooking up something as soon as we can get back together to film in person. We have a handful of videos that are on the back burner until that is a thing we can do, including something about Batman and Harley Quinn. Okay. The 2D men, yeah. I see why you're. That's why you mentioned 2D Man. It's all coming together. Okay, so whatever. I don't. This machine thing doesn't have a name. I'm gonna write like 3D Gizmo and do a thing because I can come back and try to figure out a better name for it later. In the comics, Hawkman was able to see Wally's flash while he was vibrating to be invisible, happening in Identity Crisis. Maybe that's reference from the Thanagarian tech. We need a Thanagarian snare beast appearance. Yeah. Okay. Just reading through this again. Scanning with microscopic vision. Alright, take me seriously. Da, 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 da. They're here. Depolarized light. And then Batman can kick them. I don't know what that thing was supposed to do. It's some kind of gun. Did he have it on the previous page? I don't know. Do 2D alien weaponry. Okay. Hawk Girl's mace, just because it's actually a part of the plot. And Hawk Girl's mace breaks, could have spares, could repair it. Okay. They do similar non-canon because they don't like it stuff with the things like The Last Jedi or the sequels altogether. Yep. So did Batman draw plans for it very quickly, or did he have one ready just in case someone made themselves 2D? I would assume he just made it up on the spot, just like he makes Kronos's belt reversal CD in like 10 seconds. Yeah, he played for this. I'm just going to assume that Batman made every gadget he has ever had on day one and just started using them randomly for the next 36 years. I mean, I refuse to accept that the Inhumans miniseries happened, but if pressed, I will admit it. Yeah. When Superman smashes the gun, does it become 3D? That's a good question. It's a weird... I don't think so. I don't know. It's kind of funny, though. The MCU is so interesting with all its stuff, but I want to make something like it. I'm not sure what you mean, but okay. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Paige. Kind of another mildly sexist. There was the whole chocolate cake. Oh, women, they like chocolate cake. There was. I mean, I guess it kind of goes along with the ice mocha thing, but it's not. That's not necessarily a male-female thing. There was a line in the. Oh, was it the first issue? Where Flash says something about like, this is why women shouldn't be in the military or something. It was like, oh my god. This is 2002, I guess. Kind of hard to tell. I mean, on a piece of paper, technically, they're all 2D to us. Yep. Hey, Vader. Welcome. Yeah, welcome to the hour late party. He had superhero contingency plans on place from the moment of birth. Really should plan better for Joe Chill. Yeah, what an idiot. Well, if you're saying he started when he was 5, then he only had 3 years to prepare for Joe Chill. Who knows? Overspawn. Okay. That's the leader, I guess, of the 2D men. Overspawn. 2D Alien leader. Oh, over spawn. There we go. I like how they ask, hey, what should we do? And he just stands there as the Flash says words. Like, he doesn't talk over the top of the Flash or anything. Maybe the vibrations of this stuff, the sound waves, I don't know. Okay, where Flash can throw his voice is an interesting thing. Flash can throw his voice. Transcontinuum selectivator. Damn, this issue is full of these. Transcontinuum selectivator. Jesus. I reset his thingamabob to send him to a one-dimensional universe. So we got one-dimensional universe. Well, I guess it's kind of seen. So, circles in a Mobius loop for a long, long time. Labor is till you've seen the sweat mines of Glaxos. So, sweat mines of Glaxos are mentioned, and Glaxos is mentioned. Is that a... I'm assuming that's like a city on Thanagar, because she says, try it on Thanagar. And then, so, if Glaxos was a different planet, that'd be kind of weird. Let's see if that's a thing. Glaxos, Thanagar. I think that's just another made-up. They just made up so much stuff for this issue. Okay, that's everything from here. Overspawn sort of sounds like Big Brother, like were you birthed before me? Like, obviously it's fair to not like something and provide good faith criticisms of it. Your notes on Superman's poor characterization, for example, could be completely valid, but that's a writing flaw, not a continuity breaker, and a lot of people, Star Wars in particular, cannot tell the difference. Yeah, it's either a writing flaw or it's just how he acted in that particular issue. I mean, like, our first Will It canon on Brainiac Attacks was still sort of us, like, finding our footing for what, you know, our different rules coming up. We haven't come up on stuff that, to educate ourselves, I guess, on that kind of thing. So I was counting stuff like, you know, Lex Luthor has a different personality, Brainiac has a different personality, all that stuff as more non-canon instances, when those are definitely things that don't mean they're not the same character. It's just how they were written that particular time. There's plenty of Batman the Animated Series episodes where he just says some really corny stuff, some really, like, out of character things that people say. And that's the shows, which are just, like, automatically canon. So it doesn't, it's not foolproof. It's not like, yeah, nothing's perfect. I cannot wait for the page on the Transcontinuum generator on the Watchtower database website. Yeah, and me neither. It's going to be very limited information. Sweat is a drug on Glaxios. Sweat is Glaxos's heroin. From this day forth, I will refer to cardio as sweat mine. Yeah. All right. Well, that was issue number 7. Do a little preview of next week's issue. Let me get back to the top of this here. What's the lowest? 38. Okay. There we go. I saw Maddie doing this last time. I've never known that this button exists. and I feel stupid for not. This little shortcut. I've been going like format, merge cells, merge all, when in fact you can just click this button. It's a lot nicer. Oh, come on. There we go. Will it accidentally do? Yeah, okay, it'll tell me. Thank you for this pleasant diversion. Now to watch the other ones. Yeah, we've got 6 other ones of me doing this so far, and there are, of course, other weekly streams going on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is our stream schedule. I'm every Tuesday at noon. By the way, nothing in this, I'm going to leave this one white because there's no, I'm not going to mark it red. There was nothing super heinous about it. So yeah, every Tuesday at noon, I'm doing this. Next issue number 8, Moon Madness. I believe this one is where there's a dinosaur in the moon and they make a new moon. So we'll figure that one out. That's next Tuesday at noon Pacific time. Tomorrow we've got Ted on here at noon doing Batman the Animated Series Game Boy, which I believe he's up to Poison Ivy now. Hoping he has his lag figured out ahead of time. I know there's a lot of that going on. Whenever he starts the game, it tends to lag, and then I'll be messaging him like, oh my god, the lag, you have to fix it now, people are leaving, so stick around. If it starts lagging, I'm sure it will be fixed very quickly. Oh, sweet blue hand of life. Yeah, get ready for some, I think there's another Minescu, though, one, like drawing. Yeah, I like his interpretation. So, thank you for joining. And again, also, Maddie is on Thursdays doing the Rise of Sinzu novelization, which has been very enlightening. There's a lot of interesting information in that. Not a lot of pretty pictures to look at, but again, I've been putting it on in the shower. It works for that or in the car, kind of podcasty compared to these more visual ones me and Ted are doing. But yeah, thanks for joining me. I'll see you next Tuesday. Follow us, subscribe to the YouTube channel, all that good stuff. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Bye.